Hello everybody, welcome back to Alternative Review. Today, I'll be reacting to this, well, I think this would be the 7th installment technically, but then Pretty Odd Part 2 got blocked in every country, so it's not up anymore. So it's technically the 6th, but then the 6th installment in this series, Too Weird to Live, Too Rare to Die by Panic Disco. I've heard the first 2 tracks, this Gospel and Miss Jackson. Let's just jump right into it. And here, let me go turn this up on my stereo system. I love the first 2 songs on this album, which are the only songs I've heard. So I hope this is good. This song's just, you have to sing along with it. I feel like this needs tilted a bit. Sorry, I paused it on accident. That drum is just so good. His vocals are so amazing on the track too. Right, so that was track 1. This Gospel, 8 out of 10. I gave Battle Mona Lisa 8 out of 5, or 8.5 out of 10. And I gotta say, it probably would have been an 8.5 before I heard that song. So yeah, next track, Miss Jackson. And this is the music video version, so there will be gaps in the music, so I will be doing some skipping. Or trying to. Maybe. We might start the song eventually. Now it's taking forever to load. Alright, here we go. I've always loved that snare, that and it's loading again. Of course it is. Because we can't have nice things. The internet's connected fine, so it's just YouTube having pops. Yeah, that snare just has a snap all the way through it. My gosh. I'm gonna rewind this a bit. See if it goes. I think that, I think that's pulled off really well, and it's loading again. Here, I'm going to have to pause this first. Alright, it's back for who knows how long. Yeah, like I said, who knows how long. Alright, so since this is loading like this, I'm going to go ahead and just rate it and move on to the next track. Or now it's actually loading properly, so we could just go on. Because I do want to hear this track, but if I had to, I would have skipped it. Yeah, I love that snare so much. That's not really a snare, but... And I like the way he says "way," because I think the way he says it's so angry the first time, and then it kind of just gives in, shows anguish. Then he goes back in and just yells again, "I love her," in a way, and you could just tell he's saying he's trying to convince himself, "I don't love her, I don't love her," and he's just like, "Yeah, what the fuck, I love her." That high note in the back right there is awesome too. And I think a part of people's problem with that song is that the whole chorus is just Miss Jackson, Miss Jackson, Miss Jackson, are you love? For me, that adds to it. He's like saying her name over and over and trying to get her out of his head. But he just can't stop thinking about her. Or at least that's my take on it. It's probably just sloppy writing, but I love the song so much I don't want to believe that. The other thing I like about this chorus is when he asks, "Are you nasty? Are you nasty?" It almost seems like he's trying to convince himself that he's not the problem. And this has also got the headbop factor. You guys are gonna hate me for the score I want to give this. This score is better than anything, well, except one song, All Vices. And it's better than most songs on a fever you can put out. But I'm giving this song a 9 out of 10. It's my opinion. Attack me if you want to, whatever. And this is a music video part, so yeah, I'm trying to skip this part. I think the music video kind of reinforces this, where he kills her, and he's as nasty as she is now, since he's killed her. Are you nasty? Are you nasty? I love her anyway. It's like he's trying to get her out of his head. He's trying to get what she did out of his head. Just move on. What he did, but he can't. Yeah, 9 out of 10. I love that track. Everything about it works. Next track, Vegas Lights. I've heard the beginning of this, and I can't say I'm impressed. Like, yeah, I've heard like the first 10 seconds maybe. This part. And I could care less about it. Okay, that's a nice sentence. It's got a good bounce. It's got like 80s influence. Like that kind of 80s dance feel. That's like Rhythm of the Night, Rhythm is a Dancer, those kinds of songs. Songs by Flock of Seagulls, that kind of feel. Alright. I don't like this song as much as the first two in their stadium feel, but still a decent song. I think it might be too long though. Yeah, this part's kind of slowed down that I didn't need for the feel it was going for. See, why are the synths quieter here than they were before? And he changed the synth pattern, but he also made it quieter. That 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 fits nicely though. I won't complain about that. Yep, buffer and stuff. that like metallic synth in the background, that dun 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 dun. That's really cool. The drumming here is good too. Vegas lights. What am I gonna do this? Okay, so this song's about it. I think I'm gonna give this 6 out of 10. It's definitely not as strong as the first two. And in my opinion, the lyrics are about have the same meaning as the last track, Miss Jackson. Just not as strong in my opinion. Next track, Girl That You Love. The synths are kind of nice here, I guess. I don't know why we're having to slow down on track 4, but it seems to be building, so we'll see. That dun dun dun, that's kind of nice. I think the drumming's not as good in this one. Like, it still has that dance feel, but since the track's not as fast, it takes away from it. This track's just boring. I don't have much to say about it. Sorry. If this is your favorite song, sorry. I just find it kind of boring. There's a certain style of music that I don't like. It's just like right on lineup, where it's not explosive, but it's not really like it's where it's trying to be explosive, but it isn't explosive. And it's kind of trying to be a ballad, but it isn't a ballad. When it's trying to mix those two things, it never works for me if you don't hit it right on the nose. Like, I'm Not a Vampire and the 2 reimagined tracks by Falling in Reverse. Those hit it right on the nose and work perfect. It Only Gets Much Worse by Nate Ruiz. That hit it right on the nose and was perfect. I'm trying to think of other tracks that did. There aren't many. She Will Be Loved by Maroon 5. It's kind of trying to ride that line and does it well. But yeah, I think this misses the mark. And this is gonna get 5 out of 10. 5.5 out of 10. Because it's leaning towards good, but I don't think it's great. And I don't think we need to slow down, not even halfway through the album. But the next track is Nicotine. So let's jump right into it, I guess.
For genital herpes symptoms at CVS in the personal intimacy aisle.
Alright, here we go. Got like very like bell sounding pianos, nice. Ooh, good guitar. even though it's not real guitar. Here's that drumming back. This is going to be more in line with the first 2 tracks, I can feel it. If he nails the chorus, he'll be good. I'm trying to find. Here it is. No, it's not. That's your worst nicotine. That's a good line. See, this writes that kind of ballad, explosive, the explosive power ballad. Let's just call it power ballad. It hits that perfectly. That guitar is so good, even though you can tell it's so fake. See that drums back, that boom boom boom, boom boom boom, boom boom boom. It just makes it have so much of a bounce. Whatever effects he put on a drum loop, it's that build up like 2013. See, this is 2014, or at least this video was put out in 2014. You can hear that EDM influence in it while still trying to stay slow. I think that's kind of where this album's falling apart right now, is that it's trying to be too poppy and EDM-y while trying to stay to its indie roots and please their old fans. And I don't think that really works all that well in places, like on the last 2 tracks. But that track is getting 7.5 out of 10. I enjoyed it. I guess I like that more explosive stadium feel, and I think that rode the line really well between what they're trying to do and showed what he could become. And he hasn't lived up to that potential solo yet, I'm afraid to say, in my opinion. But yeah, it's been good so far. Right now, the album's averaging probably at like a 7 out of 10 score. Let's hope it picks up, because I gave Vices and Virtues 8.8 out of 10. I don't remember what I gave Pretty God, but I gave a Fever 8.3 out of 10. So, yeah, I hope this picks up. This has been Alternative Review. See you guys.